I hear an interesting talk, I'm watching a movie, and right before the trailers, no, I've got to see that movie, I'm intrigued. This bottom-up effect. Really interesting, bizarre, novel thing happens, I'm curious, and that's the end of the story. And when it comes to character strengths and people who've taken the VIA, the millions of people that have taken the VIA, curiosity always usually ends up in people's top 5. So they say well, this is something I don't need to work with. And what I usually argue is a couple things. One of the things is that we know what it's like to be curious, but that's not what brings you happiness and meaning in life. It's acting on your curiosity. Because what happens is for people that have anxiety problems, they're regularly curious about other people. They're regularly curious about what the future offers, but they're also anxious and they act on their anxiety and avoid and don't act on their curiosity and explore. But the other piece is, I'm talking about passive curiosity. Interesting thing falls into my field of vision and I want to explore it. But what we forget is we can be active and teach people and teach ourselves to wield this little laser. That this is the currency of living a good life, of what we focus our attention on becomes what our identity is. It becomes the building blocks of what our life is about. And we need to wield this laser so that I can look for novelty. And what's unique talking to you this time of the other hundreds of times that we've talked before, and in my romantic relationships, 7 years, 10 years, 30 years in, that boredom is the big factor that sort of prevents people from recognizing that my partner is no longer satisfying me. It's boredom. It's not conflict, it's boredom. One of the things is we fall on our templates. As soon as we think we understand our partner, then we stop paying attention and we fall back on our stereotypes. So by wielding curiosity top down, I'm looking for what's novel and unique about them. That's the thing about the strength that I think is being underutilized, where the action is to really train people and make this more of a fundamental part of their lives.